Hello world, I'm Colleen and welcome to my glamorous life. If you don't know who I am, I'm an almost 50-year-old mom of 3 teenagers here to give you helpful tips, tricks, and honest reviews. So I'm going to do a little double duty today. I know I promised you a blue look for Hanukkah, and I did find out some information about that I'd love to share with you. I asked a friend of mine who's Jewish, and she sent me this wonderful link from Time that explains that the colors of Hanukkah were a result of post-World War II people coming over from Germany and Europe, evading the Nazis and all that time frame. And they moved into our suburban areas, and everybody else's kids had Christmas. So Hanukkah became a big thing in the United States. Apparently we celebrate it a little more festively than they do elsewhere in the world. And kind of like Hallmark and the greeting card companies hooked onto that and found colors that would go. And it turns out it's the blue and silver, which I think was kind of interesting. I always thought there was a religious significance. But other than the fact that they do have a blue thread and a blue dye in their prayer shawls and things like that, that's kind of where that came from. It was part of who they are. And I think that was kind of interesting. It's one of those things about Hanukkah that nobody talks about. Is like, why are there certain traditions? And if you don't know, ask. Somebody will find the answer for you. And I really appreciate, thank you so much. Shout out to Debbie for sending me that information. So today I'm going to do this lovely little kind of smoky blue look using a Christmas set. This is the Urban Decay Major Gems, and it retails for $49, but they just recently had it on sale for half off. So I snagged this puppy up because I have been dying to try Urban Decay. So I want to tell you what I think about it. Now this comes with their Stone Vibes Mini Eyeshadow, the Urban Decay Eye Priming Potion, and their 24/7 Glide On Eyeliner. So let's get to it and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, so new camera angle. We're going to start with the Urban Decay. I get it to focus. Focus. Oh, there it is. This is the Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original. It comes in the kit. And we're just going to, a little bit on each eye here. I've already got a bit of foundation on my eyes. My eyes are like just horrible right now with the weather. Okay, focus. There we go. Okay, we're going to dive into the Stone Vibes palette. Look at this. Look at that marbled. I love it. Okay, and we've got this beautiful blue in here that I absolutely adore. So I'm going to take, and we're going to start with the shade Attraction, which is this matte pink in the middle. And I'm just going to kind of play that all over my lid area here. There we go. And now we're going to deepen up that outer corner with Eclipse, which is this kind of muted brownish purple out here. Tap it on it first. And I just want to get like the outer 2/3 of that crease area there. And don't panic, we will blend. I have to say, this is the first time I've used Urban Decay eyeshadows, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. The color is depositing evenly. It's not super patchy. And it's blending beautifully. Okay. Maybe it's worth the hype and the price. Normally, I'm not sure I would spend the money on Urban Decay just because you start getting up over $50 for an eyeshadow palette and it's primarily neutrals, I start cringing. But that's not to say that I won't do it, because I will. I have. if the product is worth the price. So far, this one seems to be hitting the mark. Okay, I'm going to take a flat brush and I want to pack this blue on. I love this blue. We're going to do kind of a blue look. So this is called Seeker, and it's this marbleized kind of glittery, shimmery. We're going to see if it works with a flat brush. Well, it's picking up on the brush okay. Ooh, all right. Very subtle. I don't know if I get more payoff if I use my finger. Let's see. A little more, yeah. Tap that on out. I'm gonna kind of blend it all together with the other brush. Ooh. I think I like this. Okay. Let me go ahead and go back in with the flat brush on the other eye to start with. Always building, never jamming it all, you know. It's easier to put more than it is to take away. This is important to remember. Okay, blend that out a little bit. I think my focus will cooperate. I think I'm going to bring that shadow up a little bit more with a little more of the eclipse here. And I'm kind of going up at an angle because I want to sit it right under my brow bone. Normally I go straight on, but I really don't want to go too straight on with this. I want to just sit it right up there under that brow bone. Okay, and a little bit of that Seeker just to tap it out, kind of give it that little Christmas bling. All right. So far, so good. I'm liking this. Definitely liking this. Okay, I'm going to take a little narrow brush here, and I think I'm going to hit, just because you know me, I have to use just about everything in the palette. I'm going to hit this Radiate. This is this one here. It's the, come on, focus. It's the pink shimmery marble here. It's kind of a ruby, sapphire, emerald vibe on this palette. I'm going to hit that in the corner here. Let's see. Yeah, that does what I want. Just a little bit of shimmer right in the corner there. Okay. All right, now if you don't have one of these, you really need to get one. I got this one from BH Cosmetics, and it's a quick brush cleaner. Basically, it's just a really kind of porous sponge, and you rub your brush across it, and it takes the color off your brush so you can quick change, which comes in handy when one washes their brushes late and they're not dry yet. All right, I'm going to hit the Seeker. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back into Eclipse again. I'm going to get the Eclipse right under the lower lash line here to start with. Just to kind of tie our look together here. I'm only going to go about halfway, and you'll see in a minute. All right, I'm going to go back into that little brush cleaner, clean a little of that off because I don't want to carry any more of it across my eyes. These things are nice for just that little quick change color. And then I'm going to go back into the Seeker, which is the blue. I can see a definitely a going out look in the rest of these colors. This is great. All right, I'm going to take that Seeker and I'm just going to catch the front here. For me, because I kind of always felt my eyes are a little close together, I like to keep the lighter in the middle and the darker on the outside because that's going to open up the eye. Now, if your eyes are like really far apart, feel free to bring that dark all the way across. Play with it. Figure out where you like your color. I mean, I'm showing you the rudimentaries of how I do my eyes. Now, your eyes may not be shaped like mine. And so if you do your makeup exactly like me, it's not going to work. But that's the beauty of makeup, is that it works for everybody. You just have to practice and find what looks good for you. And the neat thing is you can take it off and start over if it's not right. And if there's a way of doing makeup that you absolutely love that somebody has told you, well, you shouldn't do that for your face shape or whatever, if you like it, do it. Now I'm just going to take a dry brush here and just kind of buff that just a little bit so it's not quite such a harsh line. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing on this. I like it. I've been having good luck the last couple of days with different shadows that I like. I like this. Okay. So the third thing in the kit is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. Now, my last review of a pencil, it didn't blend, but it also didn't move. So let's see how this one stacks up in that. Ooh. Well, if I can get it open, it'd help. Let's see. Aha. Okay, so it's your standard Sharpen It pencil. It's not a twist up or anything. So we're going to go in and just line at the lash line right here. I haven't decided if I want to wing it out yet. We'll see. Some days I wing, some days I don't. Just depends on what mood I'm in. And some days I wing completely accidentally because I flick the pencil the wrong way or the liner the wrong way. I'm going to take that down there just because I like to darken that up. And we're going to go up and under the lashes. Because if you're like me and you have that double lash line, every little gap shows the second you put on a pair of lashes or you put on mascara. And I'm debating on if I want to do anything on the bottom. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the bottom line alone today. Yeah, we're going to leave the bottom line alone today. Let's see how well this stays on top. Oops. Right up and under those lashes. I will say this is going on very easily. Very, very easily. That's a good thing. All right, I think I want to go a little bit heavier. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that winging thing here. Okay, let's see if this will blend. I have my little angled liner brush. And we're going to just kind of smudge it out a little bit. Oh, this is smudging good. Now the question is, will it stay like that or not? Because when I did the Jeffree Star, that stuff does not move. And apparently I'm not the only one that's discovered this. And it's kind of a love-hate, because if I wanted to wing it out or smudge it like this, I couldn't. And now, I have an eyeliner that doesn't move. All right, so I think I am going to take this under just a little bit. Well, wait a minute. Hold on, let me fix that wing. One side always wings better than the other, ladies. That's just the way it goes. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go just a little bit under here. I'm going to go do my usual trick, which is right on top of the lash line. Trying to avoid that waterline, but it looks like I'm going to hit it anyway. That's okay. We'll fix that in a second. Since we know this will move, I'm going to pop over here and take my little cotton bud right to that waterline there, just to remove as much of that liner from the waterline, because I don't want to close off my eyes. I just want to emphasize. So here again, I'm going to get under there and bring that out just a little. It's beautiful wing on one side and it's like not winging on the other. Let's see if we can get that to sharpen up a little. There we go. That'll work. All right, mascara time. I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to go in with my Milk mascara. This is the Kush Waterproof. I like the regular Kush that's not waterproof, but the problem is that when you get to be my age and your eyes get to be weepy and your eyelids get to be a little oily, it tends to run right down the corner and I end up with a, hello, focus, a little puddle of like mascara and eyeliner in the corner of my eye. So this is the waterproof version and it does stay on much better. And the thing about the Kush is that it is kind of a softer formula. My eyelashes aren't quite as stiff with it on, which is good. Okay. I do not have any Urban Decay mascara right now, I don't think. I used to have a sample of their Perversion mascara, which was pretty good, but that was a while ago. So I'm going to have to get some more if I want to do a complete Urban Decay eye, but that's okay. All right, let's get underneath here. Honestly, I have about probably a dozen different mascaras, and I find myself reaching for the same ones over and over and over. And that's usually my Laura Geller lash out, but today I was in a Milk mood. Probably because it's just a pretty blue. All right, there we go. And there we have it. I am going to go off camera and slap a set of lashes over this, and that's just my usual little Walmart lashes that I get. And I'll link those down below because I absolutely love them. I think they're great. But let me get the rest of my face on and get my hair down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's our Hanukkah look for today. This is, once again, the Major Gems kit from Urban Decay, and I got this one at Sephora, and it happened to be on sale last week. But for $49, it's not a bad intro into Urban Decay. I'm going to Glam Life approve this. I like the formula. It came out nice. It doesn't patch up. It blends beautifully, and it's perfect for this soft, smoky, blue-eyed look. So once again, happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish friends, and I really hope you have a joyous holiday season. Ta-ta!